Alright, new update, new stuff to talk about. Alright, so obviously Genshin had their new update reveal for 4.4, and I just kind of want to go briefly talk about it a little bit and kind of, I guess, give my opinion on it, because when it comes down to things, I know a lot of people, I feel like, would say, oh, this update ain't much, but given that we have a new place to explore, and it's one of the places that I've been wanting to see for a long ass time now, to be honest, and thankfully they don't forget about the damn ports and shit now. When it comes down to it, I really am curious about exploring this damn areas, and you know, I'm very much looking forward to it. Keep in mind, for me personally, outside the story, exploring new areas and seeing what the hell is happening in the world is by far the most fun and interesting part of the game for me, at least for me personally. We'll basically be exploring Chaoying Village, which, to be honest with you, looking mad nice, if I do say so my damn self. To be honest, Liyue might just have, like, some of the best looking, you know, scenery and just parts of the entire game. Can I be honest with you? Don't get me wrong, Fontaine looked nice as well, right? It looks nice for what it is. But definitely with the places that they try to make super elegant, especially since the beginning of the game, Liyue has always been the hookup. It's always been basically the main hub of Teyvat, to be perfectly honest. Because one, that's where a lot of the characters come from. That's two, you know, like the place feels like they put in a lot more effort into than everywhere else. So it's not necessarily too surprising, honestly, when it comes down to it. But yeah, I just feel like Liyue is like the main hub of everything. It just feels like it is. And with this update also, we do have two new characters, which is not gaming, it's Gaming. It's not gaming, but Gaming, who honestly feels like a fire version of Sora from Kingdom Hearts, to be perfectly honest with you, and a Claymore user that swings the blade fast as hell, about damn time. I think this is the first person with a Claymore that can actually swing a blade pretty damn fast and just say, yeah, F it, this is a sword now, because why not, right? And also using like the Chinese dragon mask thing. I don't know what it's called, honestly, but at least they're incorporating some more things of the Chinese culture, which, to be honest with you, this is like the second thing that they added into it, where they had like something of their culture into it, which I'm not mad at, but this is like the second thing, right? Because Yujin was like the Chinese opera, so that's like the first thing, and now Gaming comes through with the traditional dances and all that type of stuff. So, you know, they really, again, hooking Liyue up with the damn culture. We'll like to see that in other areas of, you know, Teyvat as well, mainly in the Zuma, but we'll hopefully see that maybe in the future, hopefully. But overall, Gaming does look hella cool, and I think this is the first time where a 4-star character genuinely looks like they should be 5, because it feels like they should be a 5-star. I'm not gonna hold you, but I digress, because the real 5-star is Cloud Retainer, the name that I cannot necessarily pronounce. I want to say Shanyun? I'm gonna say it's Shanyun. I think it is. I don't know. I'm just gonna call her Cloud Retainer just so I don't necessarily keep effing up the name. But I'm most excited for her. Unfortunately, I did see the leak footage of it, because people cannot shut the hell up about posting leaks for 10 seconds. But when it comes down to it though, yeah, honestly, this is looking nice. She looking mad fine. She looking great. She reminds me of Bayonetta, to be perfectly honest with you, except a more Chinese traditional and more modest Bayonetta, to be precise when it comes down to it, because Bayonetta has absolutely no type of class at all. Just out here, just like, yeah, this is my ass, enjoy it, and that's basically about it when it comes to her. Or at least that's my knowledge of Bayonetta. I have not beat Bayonetta 1 yet. I haven't, I just haven't beat it, but when it comes down to it, so yeah, obviously Cloud Retainer's looking mad fine, no surprise there. And a good thing is that, you know, she does have her bird up form, so that's gonna be nice to see her just, you know, drive herself into the ground with her crane-like form, so that will be pretty damn fun. Also, I just like how she has like a really unique color aesthetic, especially with like the makeup that she has too. I feel like that's like the more appealing side of things, along with the red glasses. Sometimes you gotta realize that women with glasses just hits different. For some people, for certain people, it just hits different and makes them a lot hotter than they should be. to be precise with you. To be honest, they look like they did her right. And again, one cannot be effing mad about any of this. Also, besides the whole characters and the whole new area, we do have a new set of outfits for not just Ganyu, for not just also with Ganyu having like showing a lot of skin is kind of crazy, and honestly, yes, you having, you know, some ideas going, but not just for Shinhe as well, but you also have it for Xingqiu too, looking Fontainian as hell, right? Which is pretty damn, I guess, surprising. Unfortunately, I don't use Xingqiu. I know that's like the international team that everybody uses for their comps, but I don't use Xingqiu. I don't have a reason to, just to be perfectly honest with you. I don't, right? So that's kind of an unfortunate thing for me, but still nonetheless, you know, it's going to be another situation where it's a skin for a character I don't use or a skin for a character I don't have, right? So that's unfortunate. And even if I were to get like a regular skin from maybe someone like Ganyu or something like that, it's probably going to be a minute before I actually just go ahead and get it, because I don't necessarily need it that damn bad. I want it, but I don't necessarily need it that damn bad. That being said, my main focus for this patch is going to be basically just doing the shit out of exploration in that new area, and basically just try to get as much Prima Gels as I can so Cloud Retainer can come home. I think I'm like 3 10 pulls away from Pity, so I should be having her hopefully, or a bit sooner, because Navia murdered me in the last 3, honestly. So that wasn't great, but still nonetheless, yeah, this is kind of like a character I also definitely do desperately need. Honestly, I was gonna say Gaming. I was like also another character I wouldn't necessarily mind getting, especially after seeing what he could do, but you can get him in a free event, so I'm not necessarily too much worried with that shit. There is other things within the update as well that's gonna have like events and things of the sort that's really cool. I will note that one of the events that we just had for like the Fontaine Finalia Film Festival, when it comes to that, I thought we was gonna get the same damn minigame again in just the leeway standpoint, but not necessarily. It's gonna have that game, but you're gonna have like 2 other games with it, which I'm like, oh, okay, so it's not the same damn game, because I was about to get kind of mad if it was the same damn game, and I can understand that somebody decided to rage, to be perfectly honest, but that's not, you know, the case when it comes to it, right? Overall, when it comes to this is going to be a pretty good patch, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if they didn't have the extra place of leeway that I guess helps border between Fontaine and leeway, I guarantee you people will be effing more pissed than anything else, right? I feel like that will be kind of valid, mainly because if you're gonna have this whole patch without the exploration part of it, I feel like there will be nothing really crazy for this patch, honestly. Yeah, they'd be like, yeah, oh, you get your free maybe 10 wishes and shit, but at the end of the day, that's not really how that should work, honestly, especially when it's like, you know, a new year coming in. So the fact that we are getting a new area to explore feels really damn good, honestly. It genuinely does. Because again, if we didn't have that, I can understand somebody maybe getting mad at this. And this is also connected to the Gulha clan, third try. When it comes down to it, it's also a place that we're going to see, you know, a lot of Xingqiu's people, and see where the hell does he run away from home from so damn much, right? So that's also going to be like another thing. And most likely, we'll see maybe an event where, or some moment in time where we have to go find Xingqiu over there or some shit like that. It would not surprise me if that's the case, but we'll see how that kind of goes. There's also the fact that we're getting the whole artifact loadout, which to be honest, I'm not really going to use too much outside of maybe for the Traveler, because I want to see what fit kind of works for the Traveler, because I do play Traveler a lot. And like we do have, you know, also a Kaching phone for some reason. So I guess Kaching out here making calls instead of just running down the freaking hills of leeway trying to send some papers over. She's gonna be sending people through phone messaging now, even though that'd be kind of awkward because she's the only one that has a phone in that universe. But still, nonetheless, they're actually doing like a real life, you know, phone thing. I don't know if it's a giveaway. I don't know if it's a sale. I'm not sure. But they'll do something with phones for, you know, a custom-made Kaching phone. So that will be nice. Would like to have it, honestly. And the last thing that I really want to mention is the whole scene with in the ether, to be keeping a stack with you. I don't know if this is real. I can't tell you if this is real. Because the last time they showed us a scene with Lamine and Ether, for some weird reason, we didn't see that in-game. We didn't see that cutscene in-game at all. So I'm questioning, is this just promotional shit? Or is we gonna actually see this in-game, right? Obviously, I don't think this is gonna be like a real actual moment between the two characters, because obviously one is on a path of some weirdness that hopefully we'll see in the next patch, if it's the days patch, because it's been 2 update patches so far and we haven't seen, you know, our sibling in a while. Where the hell you at? What's good? What's been the changes, honestly? And when it comes down to it, yeah, I don't think this is a real thing. Obviously, I feel like this is like a vision or something, or maybe like a wish being granted for like 10 seconds and then that's about it. And then maybe, you know, your sibling's gonna cry because, damn it, I want my sibling back, because this is some bullshit, and understandable bullshit as well. But yeah, that's essentially what I really want to cover for this one. I don't know if this is gonna be the only video for today, but we'll see. Hopefully I'll come up with something else. And yeah, I really want to just talk about this for like 10 seconds, because again, new leeway area is unlocked. That gives me hope for Mondstadt's port area at some point in time. But yeah, that's essentially what I wanted to bring up first. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification on your way out. Also follow me on socials. And if you like the channel, Kofi and Cash App is available as well. And until then, it's boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.